everyone, and welcome to today's show on Therapists R Us. I'm your host, Naya, and today we're going to hear about a guy with the case of narcissistic personality disorder. We're going to put our top therapist, Katie, on this case and see if she could get down to the bottom of it. Let's take it away, Katie.
Thanks, Naya. Alright guys, I'm here with Chad and I'm meeting him for the first time today. He was highly recommended for some therapeutic help by his friends and family. Let's bring him out.
Woo! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the bat rails in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. VIP, gonna laugh on VIP.
Good morning, Chad. My name is...
Call me Lax God Ramsey.
Well, alrighty then, Lax God Ramsey. It's really nice to meet you. My name is Katie and I'm super glad that you're here with me today. I hope to really get to know you.
Well, the thing is, I usually charge about $5 for every fascinating story I tell people, especially ones that are lower than me.
Lower than you? Will you please elaborate more on that?
Well, you see, I'm just better than everyone. Isn't it obvious? Better looking, better at lacrosse, better at walking, better hair, better teeth, better smile. What else is there? I mean, I'm simply the best.
I can tell that you are very good looking.
Try telling me something I already don't know. What am I even paying you for?
You seem to be extremely confident with yourself, Chad. I'm sorry. You seem to be extremely confident with yourself, Lax God Ramsey.
Well, of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? I'm the greatest thing since the toaster. Who am I kidding? The toaster doesn't have anything on me. I'm probably the best thing to walk this planet. I'm basically walking perfection.
That is very interesting to me, Chad. Lax God Ramsey.
I know that you want me just like all the other girls. It's probably really hard for you to just sit there and think professionally.
All right, okay. Now I think it's time for that commercial break. Right, Naya?
You got it, Katie, and now a word from our sponsors.
Thanks, Naya. We're back with Chad. He is seemingly very confident about all of his accomplishments and his appearances. But let's take a closer look into his relationships. Hello again, Chad. Are you feeling refreshed? You spent a lot of time in the bathroom during that commercial break.
Well, you see, being this good looking and wanted is tough. So I did an entire skincare regimen to relax myself every time I relieve myself, if you know what I mean.
Okay then. I would like to get into more detail about your social and at-home life. Can you tell me about your relationships with your parents?
Well, my parents have always supported me. They've helped me understand how perfect I am. They're always good for boosting my confidence. Not like I need any help with that.
Has anything been going on lately? After all, you did say it was your parents who sent you here to me today.
Well, lately I've just been absolutely killing it on the lacrosse field. I mean, I'm dropping straight buckets everywhere. I'm unguardable. But my parents are starting to turn their backs to me, telling me I'm too self-absorbed. Like, are you serious, Mom and Dad? They're supposed to be my biggest supporters, and they're trying to bring me down. I just don't get it.
That's very interesting, Lax God Ramsey. Now tell me, do you have a girlfriend?
I've been waiting for you to ask me that one. My number is 336-83.
No. Chad. Lax God Ramsey. I'm asking you to briefly discuss with me your romance life, if you have one.
If I have one, can't keep the ladies off me.
So, you have not been in a serious relationship recently?
Well, there was this one girl, but I broke up with her because she said I was too full of myself and that I wasn't the best lacrosse player in the world. How low of her. So, I can do better than her.
It almost seems to me that you are your biggest supporter. So can you tell me why you're feeling the need to have so much support from outside figures?
You're right. I don't need support from anyone else.
Well, I think as far as your parents go, they may be telling you the truth. Maybe you are talking too much about your own accomplishments. There seems to be no room for anyone else to talk. With your girlfriend, I think that maybe she was overstepping by saying that you were full of yourself, but I doubt she doesn't support you. I assume maybe she's simply fed up with your ways of only talking about your so-called perfection.
So-called?
Chad, I have known you for a few hours now, and you have continued to interrupt me with talk about yourself and how great you think you are. It is good to be confident. However, it's not okay to be perfect. Nobody is. It seems that we are all out of time for today. I will meet back with you next week to see your improvements with your week challenge. Your week challenge is to write a list of things that you don't like about yourself. It can be anything, absolutely anything. Be creative. And don't forget to bring it back next Monday on the show. So, see you later, Chad. Back to you, Naya.
Wow, that seemed to end with some tough love from our therapist, Katie. Tune in next Monday to see his list. Welcome to Therapist R Us. I'm your host, Naya. Last Monday, you met Chad, a narcissistic teenage boy who has a lot of relationship problems. Katie has given him the challenge to bring back today a list of all the bad things he hates about himself. Now let's see if they can find the explanation for his unusual behavior.
Thanks, Naya. I'm Katie, the therapist assisting Chad. I asked him for his challenge to write a list of things that he disliked about himself on paper and then to read them to me aloud today. This will be extremely hard for Chad as he thinks that he is the best thing to ever walk this planet. Let's see his progress. Welcome back, Chad. I hope that your week went great. Did you bring the list for me?
I just don't think anything negative about myself.
Chad, I really needed you to make that list. Are you sure you didn't write anything down?
Okay, fine. Do I actually have to read them?
Yes, Chad, that will be what's best for you.
Here goes nothing. My right-handed shot isn't as good as my left-handed shot in lacrosse. Sometimes I wish I was faster than I already am. I don't like how I'm not very good at keeping healthy relationships. I wish I could take compliments better. And I wish I could tell my teammates that they played good and actually mean it.
Chad, do you see? You have insecurities just like every other person in this world, and that is okay. Is there anything else at all?
Well, I do wish my parents thought of me as highly as they do my sister. I feel like I'm in her shadow.
Chad, maybe the underlying reason of all your narcissistic thoughts and actions have come from that. It's hard not to feel like you're number one, especially to your own parents. I think that communication is your key in that situation. Being number one and perfect is constant pressure that you're putting on yourself, and it's causing you to push people out of your life. You have lost a girlfriend and a good relationship with your parents because you've let insecurities rule your life. It seems almost odd that it would be insecurities that would trigger such a personality disorder, but that just seems to be your case.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying that it's okay not to be perfect and that you can restore relationships and it's okay to be wrong. Unfortunately, there will always be someone better than you in this world. But if you have to stay humble, yet confident, and you will thrive.
You know, I never thought of that, Katie.
Do not be afraid to embrace your insecurities and show that you are only human. You are a great person, but you're hiding behind the idea of perfection.
Wow, thank you so much.
And I think that we're done here for today. Thanks for joining us on Therapist RS Chat. Feel free to come back and visit or call anytime.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, just wow. Katie seemed to figure out the reason for Chad's narcissistic personality disorder and his weird behaviors. While he was seemingly the most confident person, he is actually very insecure and has a lot of problems that he wants to fix. The irony of this psychology always seems to amaze us. Tune in next Monday for the next episode of Therapists R Us. Thanks.